Hey, hello and welcome to this episode 4 of Season 2 of the Excaliburr podcast, hosted by me, Kyle Brooks. Man, today, I can be honest with you guys, it has been a busy couple of weeks, and it's just one of those days where you don't feel like taking action on the things that you really need to take action on, and you have to push through. For me, there are a couple of things that I believe that help me to get through and cope with those types of days. One is meditation. I do meditation every single day. And it's not the airy-fairy meditation that is portrayed in media, but rather learning to focus your mind and your subconscious mind onto being still and stopping the busyness. We are bombarded by so many different angles and so many different platforms of social media that your mind can only truly cope with a specific amount of information before it starts to be burnt out. So how do you recharge? How do you stop all that information for a specific amount of time, giving you the ability to recharge and to reconnect with your physical body? Because let's be honest, your physical body can be a neurological prison, or you have the capabilities to turn it into a machine that is transporting you to the very best life that you could possibly use. One of the techniques that I utilize is I will get into a seated position, cross-legged or not cross-legged, and I will focus my mind onto two different body sensations. For example, if you're doing it out in the sun, you will focus your mind on feeling the sensation of your seat on whatever you're sitting on. So, say for example, you're sitting on the grass, your butt's on the grass, you're focusing on that feeling. And then, if the sun's out, you can feel the sun, or the sensation of the sun, on your face, focusing on that as well. And by pulling the conscious mind in two different directions, it gives you the option to truly drop into your subconscious mind. And by doing that, you start to get into the back-end software of who you are as a person. This permits you to just remove the unnecessary information that is bombarding you on a daily basis, giving you the capacity to refill, to recharge yourself and move forward. Another thing that I enjoy doing is going for a walk and grounding myself by taking your shoes off and walking on grass like you did when you were a kid. You know, when you were a kid and you had so much more energy? What was the reason for that? For me, I used to walk barefoot everywhere. I was known as the Barefoot Ranger, going to malls, going to soccer games, and by doing that, I found that I had enormous amounts of energy compared to the energy that I have right now. I mean, there was a statistic that 90% of people don't even go outside anymore. I mean, how crazy is that? That we've been conditioned into imprisoning ourselves in our own houses. And for me, the only reason that I truly don't go outside as much as I possibly could is mosquitoes tend to love my African meat over here. They think that I am a buffet of amazing food. But yeah, I digress. Coming back to the grounding. Grounding is just discharging all that negative energy that you've accumulated throughout the day and gives your body a chance to focus on neutralizing its charge. And by doing that, the same way that if a spike hits a lightning strike hits your house, all of your equipment is grounded, all that electricity is going to flow quickly to the ground terminal in your house and discharge into the ground. therefore protecting all your circuitry. Exactly the same thing with your body. You think about it, you are 90% water, and water is the ultimate conductor of electricity. So if you have a negative charge in you all the time, it's going to mess up the whole biological system that you have. So by focusing on grounding yourself on a regular basis, it gives you the opportunity to recharge and to revitalize yourself. And the last thing that I like to do is I'll break away from the current situation, because at the end of the day, I still have to get the stuff done that I need to. So take 5 to 10 minutes or even a morning just to go and remove yourself from the situation and focus on something different. This morning I did that with my wife. We went to have breakfast, a coffee, a conversation that had nothing to do with the work that was required for the day. And it gave me the opportunity to just unravel my mind and recenter myself. I think that it's vitally important, especially in today's age, for men to do activities that are going to take them out of their current situation or their current stucking point, and give them the option to what's the word I'm looking for? How can I put this lightly? Give them the option to come back and look at the picture from a different perspective. And that's what I've currently been able to do today. I mean, there's a list of 1,000 things that I have to do or that I get to do. And don't get me wrong, I love hard work. Hard work for me is how I differentiate myself from the people that are more talented than me, and the people that are smarter than me, and the people that are more connected than me. They might be better in a whole lot of other ways, but I can guarantee you that they're not going to be able to outwork me. And by having that attitude, it's got me to the specific point in my life where I'm successful compared to where I believed I would be. But that doesn't mean that there's not a lot further that I have to go. So how do you take the time away from where you're at right now and get an opportunity to sharpen your axe, so that when you come back to cutting the lumber or working, you are able to do it with the same efficiency or even better efficiency than you have before? And right now, that's probably one of the things that I am having to do, because I never had to do it before. Before, I would just muster on, and push through. But what that caused is that eventually I had a burnout phase where I truly didn't want to do anything, and my mind just said no. A lot of the time I never listened to that, because in Africa, where I come from, if you are stagnant, you're usually dead. The same way with water. If you go past water that's stagnant and not moving, it's usually got sea moss or moss in it, and it's dying, it's dead. Anything that is in there is not living. So when I was doing that and focusing on pushing through all the time, it got me to the point of nearly breaking. I believe that, I think this time came around when I just got to being a technical manager at my previous company, and we were working crazy hours. That on top of being a husband, a father, and having to do all the housely duties as well. You have so many different demands on you that it puts a strain on who you are. But when you're focusing on developing your career, focusing on getting things done, you don't have time to take time off. And what that led to, it actually led to me devaluing the amount of work and quality of work that I could actually offer at work, quality of work, quality of person that I was around my family and friends. So I learned that by using meditation, by using grounding, and by using a small allotted amount of time to break away from the current situation, it gave me a different perspective when I came back and allowed me to actually look at the work and focus on it with a renewed eyes and renewed mindset, which led to actually it being done a lot better, a lot more efficiently, and me being an overall better person. That said, I think the biggest takeaway that I can assimilate from all of that is that if you don't put yourself first in some sort of situation, no one else is going to. So you end up being the balloon in the wind for everybody else and never really knowing which way to go. So if you're looking for help and if you're looking for an opportunity to grow, we have structures and frameworks that we can assist you with at Excaliburr. We've been helping countless of men now to restructure, to refine and balance their lives, bring it back into harmony, and getting the most out of their lives currently. I know it's a cliche, becoming the best version of yourself. Everybody says that, but we actually mean it because we focus on building men better. We take all of the guesswork out of what it is that could be used, and we give you a framework that you are able to utilize as a guideline, a living document for your life. And by doing that, we take the thinking out of it, allowing you to focus on the things that is critical to you, where you can truly bring value, your creativity, your nuances that make you unique. This allows you to truly express those and to bring them out. And once you do that, you are bringing a value to the world that no one else actually can. Because that's the purpose that you are here for. It's that only you have gone through what you've gone through, have the mindset that you have. You're unique as a person. And by leaning into that, you have the capability to change the world. And it's your responsibility to. Can you say that you're going to live full and die empty? Or is your tombstone going to read, not used up? So if you're looking to progress in life and you're looking to learn something and you're looking to become a better version of yourself, developing a framework alongside with our coaches and yourself, let us know. Reach out to us. We're here for you. You guys know where to find us. We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, Excaliburr Coaching. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you guys have a fantastic day.